this works, and the microphone is working again. It definitely looks like the microphone's plugged in this time, so hopefully we're not going to start another stream like awkwardly, cringily me being like, hey, I'm going to talk to you guys, and it's going to be super quiet for too long. Let's just have a look here. It looks like everything's running up on my end here. Looks like we got some video feed coming in. That's always good to see. So, how's it going, everyone? My name is Jacob, and welcome back to the channel. Now, we are going to be doing some more of the Lightlocke stream. We've done 2 streams already in the past, and if you guys are interested in the roster that I have left, this is basically where we're sitting right now in terms of the roster. We have Banjo, Joker, Sephiroth, and Falco left over. Now, I know it's not exactly the best of teams, but unfortunately we kind of got completely wiped by Galleom, which was the last boss that we fought over in the bottom left-hand corner of the map, something like that. As you can probably tell, I actually haven't played the game like really at all since the last stream, other than to record some videos, I suppose. So, you know, hopefully this is not going to stink too bad and we are not going to lose this run. 4 fighters is not exactly a whole lot, but we'll just do what we can, and if the run dies, then so be it. We'll just have to start another one. Now, let's just have a look. Before we get started, let's try to make things a little bit simpler for ourselves and just see what kind of skills we can equip for ourselves. What do we got? Stats plus after eating is kind of situational. Battering items is okay. Neutral attack is not bad. Poison damage is situational. We can't even do that yet. And breaking ability. Okay, well so far I'm liking the look of neutral attack. Hopefully we can use a lot more nairs, get some good kills, and we'll be on our way to some W's. Alright, so let's get us started. Oh, did we open this chest from last time? I don't remember. Oh, got a few snacks. Nothing bad about that. So, I think what we're going to want to do to start off, we're not going to go too crazy and, you know, start taking down gods or anything like that here. I think we're basically going to go around the map and just try to unlock a few more fighters just so that, you know, we stand a little bit more of a chance in this run. And apparently I do not know my way around my own map. I think it's down through... Yeah, we didn't do this part here. I feel very out of it because I have not streamed in a couple weeks. So, I'm just going to have to learn which way I went for everything. Did we go down there? That's not really useful for us right now. Ooh, nice, we got some chat. How's it going, everyone? Was it through the pipe? I do not remember. Or did that just bring us... Oh yeah, that was useless. I think we're going to have to hit a switch somewhere down in the bottom portion of the map. Okay, so hold on a second. How do I get out of here again? This is probably some very genuine cringe, but that is completely okay. It's actually been quite a while since I've picked up Smash in the first place. Let's see. You know what? Just to open up a little bit of space here, we are going to do our best and just beat this one spirit. Ooh, good day, my friend. So we got Robin doing some magic attacks, doing some side specials. This will be nice and fun. Now, I'm going to be using Joker for the first little portion of this, just because out of all the characters that we have left, I am genuinely the worst with Joker. I don't really want to risk any of the fighters that we have left if it doesn't really help me for any reason. I mean, Banjo is my main. I feel like I've played a lot more Sephiroth than I did when Joker first came out, and then... Who do we have? Falco? I maybe know like 1 or 2 Falco combos. You know, it probably should have occurred to me that when they said that this Robin prefers side special, he's basically going to spam the PK fire. Okay, get lost. I don't want to be on this part of the stage. Turn this to a walk-off, and then maybe we'll have a better chance of taking him out. There we go. Alright, get lost, dude. Discord plug, excellent. Yes, go and follow the Discord. That'll be a link down in the description below if you are interested in following the Discord. I basically post any kind of announcements, maybe some sneak peeks to upcoming videos. You never know. basically whatever I kind of feel like. So now that that path is open for us, let's get back to the start. And I think I'm going to want to clear a little bit more of the left-hand side of the map because, as you can see, we have not really done all too much over here. So hopefully by clearing that part of the map, we'll have a few more characters unlocked. Things will be a little bit more comfortable. I don't really feel like fighting a 3-star spirit with only 4 fighters left. But we'll just have to make our way through it. We're going to fight a little bit of fodder first to get through this, but should not be much of an issue. Happy Good Friday, everyone, if you're celebrating Good Friday in any kind of capacity. I know personally this is the day that we get off here in the part of Canada that I live in. We don't actually get Easter off itself. But, I mean, it's always nice to have just a free day off, you know, otherwise I wouldn't really be able to sit here and stream. Alright, let's take down this Mac. Don't want him to cause too much trouble. Can you not just, like, jump into my forward smash, please? Okay. Nothing fancy. We do not... Joker, oh my goodness. If you honestly died there, I would have been so goddamn disappointed. Alright, making it through the weak spirits. Getting some more skill spheres, because that's what we need. We need to increase our skill. So now that we continue on, we're going to clear some of the fog. And there's our last switch that we need. That's the last one we need to do, I think, to get access to Galleom. And again, I've said this before, but I'm not really looking to 100% World of Light. I basically just want to get as far as I possibly can. Let's see, we got one fighter in the middle over here. Not as much popping off in the jungle area, to be honest with you, but that is okay. You know, anybody that we get to recruit on the team is better than nothing, right? Not sponsored, unfortunately, but we're going to be drinking some Coke, because I need something to not keep myself parched for like 3 hours when I stream. Honestly, I never really considered that, like, doing streams. I never considered the factor of like, oh yeah, I'm a human being that needs to drink and needs to eat. I mean, that's kind of the nice thing about videos, like doing videos pre-recorded. Oh, come on, Joker. You're really going to do this to me? Yeah, get out. Wow, there are quite a lot of Deku nuts around here. I mean, I guess this is the Deku Link spirit. Get lost, my guy. Come on. You're done. Bye-bye. I don't even know what I was going off on. Honestly, I kind of lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, doing videos. Videos are a lot easier to do because you can kind of just pre-record everything. And I mean, you can probably tell that I'm not as well composed as I usually am in the videos. But that's just kind of the consequence of having to do this live. Alright, we got the Incineroar team. So we're probably going to want to get rid of that lava floor. And I think we'll be okay from there. You know, we just need to get the first hit and we'll be golden. I might even just be able to activate that using Joker's Neutral Bee. That would be quite fun. Okay, so we basically have to murder a bunch of baby little Incineroars. That is not terribly difficult. Here. Come on, you get a jab, you get a jab, everyone gets a jab. Come on, get over here. That was pretty devastating, if I'm gonna be honest. Oh, I so wanted to get him with the bomb. That would have been so funny. Alright, for now, we playing safe. That was a pretty nice parry, though, not gonna lie. Nice, got ourselves a sweet dub. Continue our way forward, and I'm not quite sure who the fighter we're going to be up against is now. I think last stream people were saying it might be Donkey Kong. I'd love to tell you that I was a little bit more well-versed in the World of Light, but unfortunately, I really have not gone through and played this all too much since the game launched. I remember 100%ing it. Oh yeah, here we are. We do have Donkey Kong here. What are we going to get for this? Sure, let's just get ourselves another sword. Why not? But yeah, I haven't really played through World of Light since the game came out in 2018. That was kind of my way of unlocking the cast. You know, I know everybody was like, oh, just do that method where you just reset every couple of minutes and get every character within like an hour and a half or something like that. I don't know, I just wanted to go through it legit. I knew I wasn't going to be seeing anybody around the time that the game was coming out, so I was just like, hey, let's just do it the way that Sakurai intended. Man, I love Joker's down air, but I hate the fact that if he doesn't have Arsene, it just doesn't work the way it really should. You know, I kind of wish it would spike, but alas, here we are. Well, Donkey Kong is now part of our team. So let's switch back over to our tier list, and we will welcome the big monkey himself. Donkey Kong is a character I would say I'm actually fairly decent with, so I don't really want to lose him right away, so we're going to stick to Joker for now. Unfortunately, we do so much damage that Joker doesn't even really need to worry about going into the whole Arsene mode. So, to get to the switch, okay, we're going to have to go around the bottom over here. Is it even worth going and fighting this guy? No, absolutely not. I am not willing to fight a legendary spirit. Oh, you know what? Is this the, I think that's the Donkey Kong area, isn't it? That's the one that's modeled after the original DKC. Good game. You know, maybe we'll go through there. I think there's a few characters you can unlock. I'm fairly certain you can probably get Diddy and K. Rool out of that. But anybody included in the team is quite wonderful at this time. Oh, nice. We got a jetpack. Nothing better than Joker with a jetpack. And if I'm gonna be honest, I feel like not playing Smash Bros. In 2 weeks is probably not a great way to start trying to get good at the game. You know, obviously, people that have enough time to get good at the game, I am very envious of you, because I do not have the dedication to put into that. Oh, geez, I didn't even know there was a bomb there, but that looked kind of sick. Alright, come on, Wendy. Come on. You can do it. Okay, how do we end this in a funny way? Kick. And... sure, I guess that works for us. I think this is the first we've seen Arsene in this entire run, too. Very nice. Alright, let's keep it going. Got one more fight and we will make it in. Oh, maybe this is not what I'm thinking it is. But that's okay. Oh, why do I keep doing that? I want to keep Mr. Captain Rainbow on here. He's been quite the quite the advantageous spirit that we've had. Alright, we'll take down Shulk and his little buddy. And we will have no issue getting through to the rest of the... oh, no, 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 come on. You do not want to get killed by a beetle. That would be pretty terrible. I probably should have read that going into this, but, you know, sometimes... oh, no, 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 no. Oh, my God. Dude, no way. Ugh. Alright. You know what? I don't think we're going to go through with this fight, because I cannot afford to lose anybody. That's an unfortunate one on the Joker part. Yikes. Alright, let's switch back over. Joker is unfortunately no more. So, we don't really need this spirit. We're not going to keep going after it. Not with the amount of characters we have right now. So before I do something stupid, I'm just going to switch my fighter. And out of everyone we have left, I think I'm going to go with Sephiroth. You know, he's the newest of the characters out here, the one that I have the least experience with. I'm fine with him going. It's not really coming to a great conclusion here. I really don't want this run to end today. Like, that would be so sad, man. Alright, so we're going to face against a bunch of Squirtles who are going to be using their neutral special. Because that's what this character does in the DKC series. Luckily, Sephiroth has a lot of range. Probably be able to get some pretty easy gimps out of it. Oh, come on, guys. Come on. You don't want to be these dirty campers, do you? You don't want to be a dirty camper. I'm surprised it actually killed. I thought the back shield probably would have absorbed that. But as long as the fight is done, that is all we care about. Alright, let's keep it going. What does this lead to? Oh, that's just down to that other Fire Emblem spirit that we do not want to be facing. I don't really feel like facing any spirits that are like way too high leveled or ones that I'm not confident that I'd be able to defeat. I don't really want the stream to start and like 20 minutes in the stream, like, or the run ends, you know. That was our first attempt, and we have to at least improve from there. Yo, can we do this Diddy Kong dirty? No, we cannot. Are you kidding me? I feel like Sephiroth's sword does not exactly hit every time, you know? There's some very odd instances where I feel like you probably should be able to get a hit, but it just doesn't work that way. Oh, alright, that's one dead Diddy Kong. What do we got here? Berry immunity. That could actually be pretty helpful depending on the fight. I will definitely have to keep that one in mind. Before I started the stream too, I also saw we cleared 142 fights in the run so far, which is actually not bad. I think there's like a little over 600 or some odd fights in this the entire playthrough. So we've gotten through quite a good chunk of World of Light, even if we're not going to 100% it. Just take your strongest team into the fight. That's good to know. It's nice when there's no stupid gimmicks that just get you murdered for not understanding the gimmick. Alright. We got a JV this one. Aw. Yo, as soon as I said it. Alright, we are going to say safe. Ooh. Jeez, that was pretty stylish, my dude. There goes Donkey Kong. And we'll keep making our way through, because that's exactly what we want to do. Going further up here, I don't know if that really gets us much. Kind of just brings us to areas where we've already been. God. Oh, we can break that boulder finally. You know, in all honesty, I genuinely forget so much about the World of Light, and I probably, again, should have done more research going into this. But part of the reason that we're doing this is just to have a good time. And that's the important part, right? Ready? Go! So, giant Ivysaur. Oh, this is fucking annoying. Well, I have poison resistance. I'm not completely immune. Well, as long as we can get them off the top or something like that. It is kind of risky because, you know, Ivysaur does have that pretty nutty up air. And I do not want to get caught in one of those. Oh, come on. You can do it. You can do it, Sephiroth. Oh, nice. We got our one wing. That could give us a bit of an advantage. Having the extra jump is certainly nice. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Oh. Well, okay. I guess that's how we're doing things here. That's how this run is going to start. I'm just going to get hit by a final smash and get absolutely wrecked as Sephiroth. That is not fair, man. Unfortunately, your prediction will not come true. I've actually already lost Joker. This is not going too well, if I'm going to be honest. Okay, we're going to switch over to Falco. Out of my 3 characters left, Falco is certainly my best. I'm not looking forward to whatever else is in store here. Alright, let's fight this Venusaur again. Hopefully take it down. It wasn't even too much of a spirit. I don't know. I don't think it was all too You know, we just got to do the Falco thing. We just got to up tilt into pretty much everything. If I've learned anything from making a video on Falco combos. Well, this fight's certainly going much better than before. Ooh, nice. That's pretty stylish. Kind of glad that I did pick the neutral air boost, because I feel like there are a lot of characters we have left with really good neutral airs. Alright, well he can keep tethering back, which is not great. Okay. Oh, yes, okay, we were able to feint it out of him, which is exactly what we need. Last thing I want is to get hit by that final smash again. I have a feeling like I'm really going to have to knock him off the stage, because every single time this dude manages to recover, yeah, just what I was thinking, like, you know, you really got to knock him off, otherwise the tether pretty much has infinite range. Well, Falco's doing the trick for us so far. It does not mean he's going to live to see much more anything, to be honest with you. Although having this portion unlocked, okay, yeah, so we get to go into this other sub-area here. And I know we can get a few characters out of there. I believe the pits are in here. I think maybe either Simon or Richter. One of those boys is in there. Okay, so let's just get our way out of here. Unfortunately, there's going to be quite a bit of backtracking at some points. That's just because I do not want to get murdered. And every fight that we don't have to take is another one where we possibly extend the run. So we will unfortunately have to go the long route. Through here. Man, I don't know how I'm feeling about the run anymore. Like, I was feeling okay even with 4 characters in, but any less than that, and it's kind of like Danger Zone. I can kind of see, like, the emergency brakes getting pumped. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Alright, so into here we go. I know that there is a chest. I think it's maybe this chest over here is the deception one. The one that just turns into an enemy. What do we have here? Occasionally invincible after a while, favors neutral specials. So this is just online Zelda. That is okay with me. Let's not let the run end today. We need to keep this going. Oh, you know what? I just realized. If they are just going to be, like, favoring the neutral special, then that means I probably shouldn't be lasering. You know, them having the reflector is quite annoying. Oh, God. Okay. Time to run away. Alright, and now we're back. Oh, my God. Can you two get out of here? God damn it. I am not getting gimped off the side of this stage. Okay. Let's deal some damage. Oh, but you know what? I have a reflector too. What am I even worried about? Okay. Come on. Up tilt. Oh my God. I so had them in the grab. That is not even fair. Okay, well, with one Zelda down, I'm feeling a little better. Let's be safe about... Oh, never mind. We're going to give her some invincibility because that's what Zelda needs. Oh, this dude drags me over? I didn't even notice that. Come over here, Zelda. Oh my goodness, this is so annoying. I so had the grab there. Come on, my dude. Okay. Get out of here with your invincibility. Oh, are you kidding me? How on earth did that miss? Thank goodness. Get the hell out of here. Oh, online Zeldas do be like that, man. What an entertaining portion of the stream. My goodness. Do I want to be facing that spirit right now? Not really. Sure, let's get this dude from the Fire Emblem series that I have never heard of before. And hopefully in good time, we will have a couple more fighters under our belt. Oh, this dude's just got an extra sword. For no reason whatsoever. Well, if you're gonna have a sword, then I want a sword. Oh, man, I don't want that little dinky sword. Give me a killer's edge, whatever this thing is called. The killing edge. I need the edgy sword. Falco's a pretty edgy dude. Come over here, bro. I didn't even have time to set up a joke. Damn, that's so unfortunate. Alright, another fight down. I might take this jacket off. It was a pretty cool day today, but does not seem like I'll be needing it right now. It's actually quite hot in this room. Alright, so who we got here? This is the Simon fight. Simon might be kind of annoying, but sometimes annoying is what we need. You know, just being able to spam the B button could actually come quite in handy. Especially since we lost our PK boys. Come on, approach me, dude. Approach me. Oh, you can't, can you? How funny is it that that nearly killed him? Simon, recovery? Get out of town. Alright, come on, dude. We're gonna take you out. We're gonna recruit you into our fight. And we're gonna beat whatever boss comes here. I don't quite remember which one's in this sub-area. Hopefully it's nothing ridiculous. Oh, come on. That banana totally should have tripped you up. Oh, there we go. Okay. Thank God Simon has some really crappy recovery. Alright, Simon, welcome over to the team. We'll get you all suited up. There we go, and we are suddenly back to 4 fighters. Okay, so that opens the area in the center here, which I believe brings us further into the boss. Maybe there isn't a boss in this section. I think we might just have to beat whoever that fighter is. Maybe Palutena? Oh man, is that really all we have here? I definitely thought there were more characters to unlock in this section. But that is okay. So for now, since I'm not exactly a huge fan of the character, we are going to play Simon. And hope we can make it through to the end here without losing a character. Because that's really what we need right now. I can't have another loss. Not in this stream this early. What do we got here? Increase move speed? Meh, that's fine.
Ready?
I have faith in us. Hopefully increased move speed will also help us be able to recover a little bit. Although I don't know if aerial movement counts as part of the same thing. Oh my god, will these pits just fucking screw off sometimes? I swear. Okay, there's one dead pit, thank goodness. Man, I really miss having Sephiroth with much more range than he had before. Simon's not a character I've played too much since the beginning of the game, and I just kind of forgot how little range he's got most of the time. Like, I don't mind his length of range, but it just comes down to the fact that it's just one hitbox in front of him rather than like an arc or something. I don't know, I feel like most characters should probably be able to hit with their up smash on the ground, but Simon's just not the case. Alright, that's one spirit down. Getting a little further in the run. We do appreciate that. So we might have something that we can get through here. Let's just see. I mean, if it ends up being like some really overpowered spirit, I think we can probably safely skip this part. I don't really particularly want to be here much longer than I need to. Oh, we got another Simon. Well, this is going to be a fun matchup now, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Nice neutral aerial. Yo, that neutral attack bonus, doing some numbers for us right now. Yo, I do not need a Gust Bellows right now. Especially with how bad my recovery is already. If we can get him to lose it and take it ourselves, we might be able to do something about it. Yo, did he just armor through that or something? What in God's name was that? Oh, that was risky. I definitely thought I was about to down air, like off the stage. Get lost, dude. Bonk, get out of here. Ugh, we don't need to die this early. Okay, so we might be able to make it through the gate here if we get through the rest of this part here, whatever this is. Impact Run could be a little helpful. I kind of like Impact Run on its own. So we might stick with that for a while. Prefers down specials, huh? Great, even better for me. Ooh, those are some dead DDDs. Wow, so only one of them was able to recover. That's strange, because DDD normally has a pretty good recovery. Oh, geez, that looked painful. That definitely looked more inappropriate than it should have. Nice, so let's hope we unlock something over on the side here. Whether it be another character or just something like that. Oh, it's just the gate to get through. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. But that's okay. We're just gonna make it through here, defeat a couple of spirits, and we will be A-okay, my man. Okay, so we got the Fog Immunity Spirit, because it's a poisonous cloud. I don't remember how these look. Oh, I guess it just removes it entirely. Honestly, for the majority of my time in the original World of Light playthrough, I would just kind of use the spirits that would deactivate like the fog and the floors and stuff like that. So for the most part, I actually don't know what these were really intended to look like. Does she literally just spam neutral B? That kind of looks like it. Well, on the bright side, we know not to shield, and it doesn't even matter, because we are all done. Ooh, how's it going, Mr. 9877 Gamer? We're doing okay so far. We lost a couple fighters. Could be going a little bit better, but we're making our way through. We should be able to fight Galleom fairly soon. Okay, so this is a fight against Pit. This shouldn't be too bad, as long as we just don't get murdered and gimped. Pit can kind of do that if he gets very spammy. You know, let's just hope everything goes okay. What on earth is this fight, man? Oh yes, nothing like some super armor. Alright. Do we have to be the lane player? Oh, he's got a reflector on that too. Have we found like our perfect antithesis? Oh my god, Simon with a gun! This is brutal. Why is this Simon going so intense, my dude? Or excuse me, why is this Pit going so intense? This is not what we need. Alright, do we just have to get degenerate ourselves? I think we do. Okay, get some Holy Fire going to distract him. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, come on! Well, that was great. Alright, well there goes Simon. Alright, in this matchup, I think we're going Donkey Kong. I really just want to beat the hell out of this pit. Because that is just not fair whatsoever. Geez, let's see. What YouTubers do I watch? I guess you can kind of, you know, sort those into two different categories. I do watch some Smash YouTubers, maybe not as much as I should. I am a fan of basically all the underdogs. I watch a little bit of Alpha Rad here and there, and don't really follow all too much else in the scene. We're going Donkey Kong. And we're going to make him puke green, because that is the good Donkey Kong. Other than that, I find that most of what I'm watching nowadays is more like video essay type content, or like, hey, here's some cool shit from your childhood that you didn't know was made this way because of these reasons. I'm honestly just a huge fan of like just learning about how things came to be. And so whether it be different video games or like childhood movies and stuff like that, I've been really getting into videos of that type lately. Don't really have any... Oh, come on. Are we really going to get... God. This is what happens when I get distracted, man. Alright, so we're down to 2. Jeez, this is not great. This is not going as well as I had hoped, unfortunately. I don't know if I'm able to actually skip this fight at all. I think I have to get through this part in order to progress. Plus, winning does at least net us pit. Do I go for the spammy banjo? I really don't want to risk my main, but like, if it's getting this bad, I think I kinda gotta pull him out, you know? I would have lost him in the Galleom fight anyways. Banjo has gotta be, he's gotta be our hero. Alright, let's just play it safe. No need to style. Okay, there we go. Alright, we're gonna get very focused in here, because this pit's actually performing proper combos, which kind of scares me. Alright, you know what? There we go. Time to spam the side B. Let's just get the hell out of here. Alright, welcome aboard, Pit, even though you cost us 2 of our members. Oh, that was so rough, man. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm fully at my A game today. But you know what? At least we got Pit to sacrifice if anything bad goes on, you know? Alright, what happens now? Do we make it through here, or is there another fight? Well, that's shattered. That might do something in the overworld? I don't quite remember how many steps there are in order to face Galleom. Oh, this gives us access to the right-hand side of the map. That actually could be quite big. Because there are probably a lot of fighters on that side of the map that we just haven't gotten to yet. Well, thank God for that. Even if it wasn't, you know, the best sacrifice we could have made. Alright. So for now, we're just going to use Pit. Partly because I hate the guts out of him for making me waste 2 of my characters. And partly because I feel like I'm okay with Falco. Oh, let's go golden-haired Pit. Why the hell not? Alright. So let's get the hell out of here and see what we have access to now. You know, I'm surprised we've actually made it this far, because I definitely thought I would have messed up and just lost everybody important to me long ago. Alright. Oh, I know there is the pack maze that we could go through too. But that's pretty far down. I'm not sure if we have access to it quite yet. No, I don't want to go through there. We will just go this way, and we'll start exploring the new portion of the map we just unlocked. That'll be quite nice. So there are a few basic fights that we need to go through to get into here. Yeah, because look at how much of that map gets expanded. We just got to make sure we don't do something stupid and just lose it all here. Okay, we'll do impact run. I don't really like these item spirits all too much, I'm being honest. What skills can we do? Pit is got... We'll do air attack up. Because Pit's pretty good with his aerials. We're going to need that for sure. So favors dash attack and has increased movement. Well, you know what? Our dash attack is better because we have impact run. Yeah, look at that. The aerials are actually enormous for this character. I didn't actually realize that there was so much end lag on the side B. I'm probably not going to use it as much as I wanted to. Ooh, bad time to drop your shield, but somehow managed to keep it alive. Sweet. Yeah, that actually feels pretty good. Not going to lie, I haven't played Pit all too much, but if he can do cool combos like that, I might try him out a little more. I mean, aside from the fact that I have a grudge against him now because I lost like 2 of my somewhat decent characters to him. Oh, we get a fighter right away. Nice. Samus could actually be quite good for us. Why do I keep doing that? Where are we? We'll just do the Gyarados Spirit again. I think I'm just going to leave this Spirit team equipped for now just because this seems to work pretty well with Pit. And I mean, I think I have a little bit more experience with Samus than Pit. They're both characters I don't really play all too much. But I do also have the Reflector, which can be quite nice in this scenario. That does not nearly have as much range as I thought it did. I definitely thought I'd be able to hit from there. Yo, forwarder is actually pretty sick, though. If I'm being completely honest. Pit's got some very good aerials. Like, on any other character, I feel like they'd be really great. My god. Did the AIs really try to go for that style? Yo, did Samus grab that from us? Are you kidding me? Oh, yikes, dude. Oh my god, how are we taking so much damage? This isn't even a very powerful spirit that we're fighting. Alright, let's just use that. Try to get a good hit on Samus. Yeah, there you go. That's what you get for air dodging. Get out of here. Samus is ours now. Sweet. I feel a little better. Like, that's a bit more of a cushion for us. Welcome aboard, Samus. Unfortunately, you are probably not going to stick around for very long, knowing the luck that I have. Oh my goodness, man. Well, now we're in the pack maze, which is quite nice. I didn't realize that would do some damage to Galleom, but I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, is this just another obstacle for us to overcome? That is just another obstacle for us to overcome. Great, one more boss. Why not? Not like we're prepared for that whatsoever. Okay, there we go. We have access to move again. There are a couple of fighters in this general area. I know Pac-Man's the one in the middle of the maze. But maybe just for the sake of unlocking a little bit more, seeing a bit more, let's complete the Dungeon Man. We'll get him out of here. We'll get a little bit more of the map visible. And things will be a-okay. Why does that spirit look so phallic? Alright, let's juggle Luigi. Look, just because your brother died yesterday doesn't mean we're giving you special treatment, my dude. Come on, we can JV this. He didn't even hit us. Literally all he did was footstool us. Nice, that is a dead Luigi. That's what we like to see here. Wow, we're getting through quite a good amount of the World of Light. You know, I mean, I keep saying it. I really feel like I'm lacking things to say right now, but like, the fact we even made it as far as we did kind of proves to me that I am not as terrible at this game as I thought I was. Do we have any more fighters coming up here? Not really. Not for a little while, at least. But maybe we'll just keep progressing. It looks like there's a lot of low-level spirits. I just said I wouldn't change that, and here I am, you know, going and changing it. Alright, Impact Run and Gyarados. I don't know. Even just killing the low-level spirits, getting a few skill spheres, it could actually, you know, turn the tide of battle for us.
Ready? Go!
Oh yes, so this is the 5-year-old brother Kirby. Man, there's nothing that I love more than just a spammy Kirby player. Oh yeah, pit down air also incredibly bad. Probably didn't need to say it, but just for the sake of saying it, pit down air bad. Why did that only connect on the first hit? That totally would have had Kirby dead. There we go. Get out of here, dude. Oh, this is looking like a more powerful spirit. What do we have here? Stamina battle, reduced jump. Enemy has super armor. I don't feel like I'm in a good enough position to do that yet. Okay, we need an engineer. I wonder if that's just like the Spirit Tracks link. We might need that one for future reference. Why do I keep doing this to myself? Would somebody please like to explain this? Where are we? Where's that impact run when I need it? It's this dude over here. Okay, another fight going down. And we will definitely do our best. Hostile assist trophies appear. Well, that's not great. Let's just kill Mewtwo while we have the chance. Yo, since when does Mewtwo have, like, insta-drop? That's not fair. Oh my god, this Starman is actually doing way more to us than anything else. He just barely even touched us, except for those like random instances of just some nutty insta-drop crap. Wow, I genuinely thought he was going to die there. That would have been really nice. Saves us a lot of effort. Okay, that insta-drop is actually kind of nuts, though. Kind of makes me wish we had it. Oh my god, I genuinely thought he was going to try to combo us off stage with it. Like, that is quite a ballsy play, Mr. Mewtwo. Thank God that's over, because that was actually a more annoying fight than I want to admit. Alright. I'm feeling it. I think we can do it. Okay. Well, that's another exit. That brings us to a pipe. Maybe just for the sake of getting through more of this, we'll go and have a look and see what the pipe does for us. Oof. Hello, Lonely Fubuki. If I'm saying that correct, how's it going? Oh, this is yikes. I remember this one. Wasn't this one of the... Oh, okay, I guess two of those Captain Falcons decided they just did not want to live anymore. They've had enough of this life. I think this was actually one of the spirit battles that was shown off in like the E3 trailer, if I remember correctly. Oh god, I nearly killed myself from that too. I don't want that to happen. There, let's just get Captain Falcon the hell out of here, and we'll be A-okay. Alright, so we got one more spirit blocking our way here. Luckily, nothing too crazy. We can probably take down this Meta Knight pretty easily. Good thing we have the irreversible control spirit now. Otherwise, I would likely lose this fight because, you know, change one thing and it absolutely disorients me. And it's kind of annoying too, because it kind of focuses on like human errors and stuff that I could screw up, but the CPUs will be totally unaffected by it. Meta Knight. So he's the next one that I'm going to be doing in the Combo Cookies series. And honestly, all I really know about the character is just up air into up air into up air into up air. I mean, for real, I'm probably just going to put that in the video anyways, just for the sake of it. Funny meme time. But for now, just get the hell out of my face, my dude. I will totally see you when I'm ready. Alright, so what's through this orange pipe over here? Where does this take us? Where on earth is this? Oh, this is like way up top, past some of the other stuff that we were supposed to be facing. Slumber immunity. Okay, I'm pretty glad that we have that, to be honest with you. Because I really do not want to face a King K. Rool on a slumber floor. That's just begging to be killed. So we just got to defeat the main fighter, which basically means don't focus on the Peach, just murder the K. Rool. Does all this dude do just like run away? Is that actually like the spirit fight? Wait, how long are counters active for? That was kind of ridiculous. I feel like every time I see like the amount of time that a counter lasts in this game, it's just nutty. Yeah, defend yourself from that, you fat croc. Get out of here, dude. Oh my god. Well, that's a fight I'm glad I'm never going to have to do again. Oh, a simple short hop attack. Sweet. I did not know that there was a specific techniques label that they would put on the tips here. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that one. Oh, we do have a fighter over here. Oh, but he's blocked by the flying man. What does he do? It's a stamina battle. Do I feel confident enough to go through with this one? Oh, jeez, I don't even know. You know what? I think just for the sake of this, we'll try it, but I think we're going to have to use some super slow armor. 'Cause I really want to get that other character, but I don't want to risk the character I have already. Where are we? Polar Bear. Alright, fingers crossed. Let's hope for some good luck here. And of course it's probably going to be on Magicant, where they're going to summon the fighter too. Luckily, even though I'm going to be super slow this fight, I do have a little bit of range through the bow and arrow. Okay, if I can at least get rid of this nest, that'll be like one less real annoyance on my hand. Come on, group together, boys. You can do it. Oh, that is nice to see. Oh god, I'm really gonna lose Pit, aren't I? He's got like a whole 3 other stocks, and I don't think I can do much against him. Maybe slow armor was not the way around this. Oh, god damn it. Alright. Well, there goes Pit. I don't know if I really want to face this fight again. Yeah, we're just gonna leave this one. We're not going through that again. Even for another character. There's just too much at stake right now. There's one dead Pit. Actually, I'll leave him in the back. Just so I can keep track of who's died this stream. Alright, let's just continue through. Pretend that didn't happen. I'm going to have to make my way around the other way, I think, if I want to go through there. So this entire side venture was kind of pointless. Yeah, I'm afraid the run's not doing too well right now. Unless we, you know, manage to do something, turn it around, I don't really see us pulling through here. And it's unfortunate, because I really do want this to do well. I do want to see how far we can get. But I don't know, I think I've just made too many mistakes to even get through this. It is a little discouraging, but if I can at least make it to the end of this stream, I'd be kind of happy. Alright, so Little Mac, we're just going to do the funny thing where we get him off stage, and then we're going to gimp him with an arrow. Or we're just going to do that. That works too. Alright, so let's see what's going on down here. Maybe in the worst case we can circle back and unlock Pac-Man. Do we have any fighters down here? It does not really look like so. There's one down there, but I don't really want to go through everything here. You know, this might actually be doable. If they're fairly weak spirits, I don't really mind. I just don't want to have to face like another like Ace or Legends class spirit, you know? Not really what I'm looking forward to, especially with the amount of characters left. Alright, let's just take down these annoying ass Isabels. Oh, so this is literally just Isabels that spam neutral air. That is not fun. I don't know if it's just like a personal... Oh, wait a minute. I should not be using Pit. Pit should be dead. My apologies. You know what? Just for the sake of being legit, we'll restart this. Out of the characters I have left, let's just go with Samus. Or Spamus, as I like to call her. Got any nice colors? Well, let's go for the pure white. That actually looks pretty damn sleek. Okay, we'll make it through this legit. We'll do, I think, one other spirit fight, and then we have another character we can unlock. And hopefully, all said and done, we will have no problem getting through this. I don't know, I feel like it's all these different spirit fights where you're like 1 versus X amount of people, where it's just so much more annoying to deal with. Even if I'm dealing a lot more damage and can probably take them out much easier, I don't know, just the fact that I have to deal with 3 different Isabels right now is just going to completely drive me nuts. Alright, come on. Take him out. Oh, wow. We'll get all 3 in one smash. That's pretty nice. Just got my Ness into Elite Smash by spamming side B. You are a monster, my friend. I don't know how you can even do that. Like, do Ness players even have fun? Like, that's a genuine question. I certainly hate playing Ness myself, because I feel like that's basically just the best option. Ooh. Okay, we will need that Lapras Spirit after the fact. Oh. Well, what exactly is this? Increased jump power? Should I go with it? I don't think I'm willing to lose another Spirit. Or another character. What do we want here? We'll keep Impact Run going. And what does Samus do really well? Yeah, let's go with Fist Attack. Let's do it. Forward Smash, gonna be our savior. Down Air, gonna be our savior. Oh, geez, I probably should have equipped the swimmer because I didn't realize this was a you can't swim fight. Wow, so are we just gonna be Toxic Samus and just hope to God that this dumb Ice Climber doesn't figure out a way to beat me? Come over here. Come over here. Come over here. You can do it. Bye-bye. Well, I'm glad I didn't have to do anything there. Well, that's good, because we do actually need Lapras if we want to progress through the water at the bottom. That'll unlock a new separate section of the map, which would be nice to have. You know, maybe we can try going that way. I know it's like right through the beginning of the area. Okay, we have to go through the maze. I believe it was that one to get back to the beginning. There we go. So now using the Lapras that we just got, we can try to go back to the beginning part here and use the Lapras to swim downward, wherever that is. Unless that's just like not the right part of the map that I'm thinking of. Oh, you know what? I think it's just over there with my bad. I'm completely forgetting which spirits go where. So I think that was actually in the same section of the map that we were in previously. Except I'll just have to make it through the different parts of the Pac Maze. You know what? Just for the sake of it, because I know we can get Pac-Man through here, I think it's worth it to try our best against these spirits. And hope that everything goes okay. Because Pac-Man on our team would be quite a help, to be honest.
Ready? Go!
Alright, gamers, let's get serious. Gotta kill these stupid rodents. How have I made Pichu even more difficult to hit? Oh, jeez. That was pretty damn brutal. Oh, wait, is it... Did we not... Oh, yeah, Pac-Man did die earlier. My bad. Okay, if it is Game & Watch, I mean, that's okay. We can just be Toxic Game & Watch. That's always a strategy that works. Devil, you know what? We'll just go through with it. We don't need to change our spirits. We're just going to have to kill 2 Kirbys and a Ridley. No big deal. You know, Ridley's so big, and Ridley's already the antagonist of the Metroid series, which means we'll have no problem taking Ridley out. Yeah, like, see, look at that. Ridley doesn't stand a chance against the plot armor of Samus. Oh, wow. So up B's a kill move, apparently. I saw you going for that banana gun. You're not living for that. Bye-bye. Up B out of shield, for sure, man. Samus up B is actually surprisingly good at killing CPUs. Alright. I don't quite remember which way is which, so that was not the way we wanted to go. There, now we're in the center. So we'll take down a couple of very easy spirits, and we will be A-okay. What do we want here? I don't even know what's super important right now. I guess we'll just keep going with our same strategy. We're gonna have to murder a bunch of Mr. Game & Watches here, but that's totally fine. Oh, except they all have Impact Run, which is not great.
Ready? Go!
But I also have Impact Run, so what's the worst they can do to me? Come on. You're telling me that you tech that? Impossible. Man, this stage, I tell ya, it's actually quite annoying. Alright, let's just take them all out. Make it easier for all of us. You know, thank goodness this isn't actually like a very difficult fight, because God, that would be so annoying. There we go. Bye-bye, Mr. Game & Watch. We done. We're out of here. Up YOTTO shield is so annoying against close range characters, for sure. Oh, this is another 3-star one. Well, it's just 3 Miis. I hope I'm not cursing myself, but like, what's the worst that could happen? We'll make it through this. I have faith in us. Apologies for having to readjust. I do not know how to sit properly in a chair. Oh my god. This ghost is actually freaking messing with me. What on earth is this fight? Oh my god. Well, I don't have a jump. Oh, this is not good. Who gave these Miis items? That is so unfair. Okay. Just have to deal with these guys one at a time. That's the important part.
Continue.
Oh, God. That is so unfair, man. Alright, well, there goes Samus. Well, at some point you have to make a risky play, and I think my risky play today is going to be using Banjo. Because if I can't do this fight with Banjo, then I don't think we have any chance. I really have to pull Banjo in like the most clutch of situations. And this is definitely one of them. Okay, I'm going to try using a spirit that's advantageous against these guys here. That doesn't really give us a whole lot of options now, does it? Okay, we'll weapon resist up. Yeah. We are definitely going to need that Mr. Game & Watch because things are not going great.
Ready? Go!
Okay, we'll start by spamming side B. It might not be the best situational move to use right now, but considering we need some damage first, this is going to be huge. Oh my god, this is so damn annoying. Why did I think that this was a good idea? Oh man, this is so damn discouraging, man. Is this really the fight that's gonna do me in here? Okay, well we have Final Smash, that's huge. Oh, we don't have a recovery anymore. Yo, come on! Oh, I didn't even grab the ledge, are you... Oh. Yikes. Alright, that's not looking great. That is not the one that I wanted to switch to. Whoopsie. So Banjo is gone. And I think just like that, my hope for this run is completely run dry. Ugh. Being down to just Falco is rough, man. And I don't think there are any more like easy fighters that we can just get right out of the way. Oh. Man, this hurts. Okay, we are down to Falco. I would try to level up the spirits, but I'm pretty sure most of the spirits I can level up are already max leveled. Yeah, looks like the run is not going to be continuing today. Yikes. Alright, let's have a look. We'll see if there are any spirits that we can possibly power up here. Sure, we'll give a little bit of spirit power over to Palkia. I don't know if this is quite the spirit that's going to get us there. What can we enhance if anything is decent? I don't think we even have a whole lot of different spirits that can be enhanced. Let's see. That one's already not great. I think this is already one that we leveled up. We are running out of options here, folks. Yeah. I don't think there's much we can do. I don't think I'm going to go into this Nikki fight. I think that's basically going in for suicide here. So instead, I'll make my way out of here. We're going to want to get screen flip immunity on here, because the very last thing I want to do is just lose this run to a stupid screen flip. That's going to be so annoying. So let's just take care of this Squirtle. We'll unlock the next part of the map, and then hopefully there might be some fighters coming up. Because right now, things are not looking amazing. Yo, can this dude do anything but parry? For once, I really would have appreciated if that Squirtle just killed itself, because, God, we really need it right now. And I swear, if I lose because of this janky stage, I'm gonna be pretty pissed, not gonna lie. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we're not dying to Eddie. That would be terrible, my man. Oh. Falco's the last of his kind right now, and he really needs a friend. Oh, you know what? Is this the Donkey Kong jungle area? That might be huge. That might be huge, because we might be able to make it through and get some more fighters. Where are they on this map, though? Or do they even appear until they show up? Well, we're going to have to get through somehow. What do we want out of Falco? Falco's got some good aerials, so we'll want to keep that in bound. And I don't even know. I mean, Impact Run kind of has been helpful so far. Use Taunt to down smash and they can't touch me. I wish CPUs would play by this rule, but unfortunately it's the CPUs we're talking about. Yo, okay, K-Rool, who told you to go so nuts, dude? Like, why am I facing CPUs that can, like, fast fall? That's ridiculous. Alright. We're gonna play lame, but play safe. That's the important part here. Because if I die doing something like stylish or something and lose the run because of that, I'm going to be pretty mad at myself. Oh, nice interception. There we go. Get rid of the K rule. DK would be Pog. Unfortunately, we already unlocked DK and promptly lost him like 2 fights later. I think this area might get us like maybe Diddy Kong or K rule, something like that. This is going to be a long fight. Oh, Cranky Kong is... I mean, I have the spirit to make it so sleep-inducing doesn't do anything on me, but how much is that going to help? Man. Well, we don't have much of a choice now, do we? Okay, we'll keep my aerial attacks up. Oh, man. Yeah, we get Diddy Kong out of here? Okay. Well, I guess anything is better than nothing, you know? Okay, we're going to play safe. We're going to stay on stage. We're going to punish everything Donkey Kong does. Yo, why did this dude get the fire flower? That is not even cool. Ooh, that does feel kind of cool, like the down tilt. Okay. Just for the sake of not having to deal with that, I'm just going to throw it off stage. We'll heal up with some food. Come on, can we gimp Donkey Kong? My lasers surprisingly don't go as far as I thought they would. Okay, well there's another fire flower. Oh, or we can just let Donkey Kong kill himself instead. That would be pretty appreciated. No, you're not supposed to live that. That's not how this game works. Alright, safe as possible. Don't do anything stupid. And we'll have this game locked up. Oh my god. Okay. Thank goodness for that. Oh, I don't like being in this position. This is not where I want to be right now. I hope these don't ramp up in difficulty because we're not going to have much ability to deal with that. Alright, I don't know why I keep doing this. Air attack and where's my impact run? Am I really just not seeing it? Oh wait, you know what? Well, air attack, impact run. Here we go. Oh. This is actually freaking scary. Throwing type items have increased power. Okay. Although, to be honest with you, if I lose to Pikachu, I wouldn't even be that surprised. It's kind of fitting that our run would end to such an overpowered character. And why do I keep running into that damn thing? Set enough traps for Pikachu and there's no way he's going to make it back. There, get lost, my dude. Jeez, yeah, Pikachu, pretty damn busted. Not happening today, though. We're going to keep going. And no matter what, we are going to unlock another character. Falco's going to have to pull his weight here. Oh, man. Okay, now On Guard. On Guard the Corrin. I think that we can do this here. Yeah, Pikachu is quite hard to kill sometimes. Like, I don't know, the fact that he can pancake like that too is just kind of ridiculous. Buoyancy reduced. So I'm basically going to drown quicker. Well, if I can keep the high ground, we should be okay. And we'll just have another case of, you know, Anakin Skywalker Obi-Wan. Oh, I keep forgetting I have Impact Run. I feel like I never take advantage of it. Come over here. Come into my up tilt. Nice, there we go. Got a sick combo. We'll kill Tingle. Not because we needed to, but because it makes me feel better. Did my dude just parry a damn laser? Oh, that was so close. What the hell? Alright, we are not losing Falco. I do not want to have to deal with my reduced buoyancy. Oh, now he's got the Fire Flower, which is just great. That's like a free, what, 50% or something? Oh my god. I don't want to get caught up in that final smash. Okay, does he ever lose the final smash? I feel like the meter definitely should have gone off by now. I don't even want to approach. Come on, just use it already, dude. Use it and waste it. That's what we need. Oh. This is genuinely stressful, because if I'm... Oh, thank God he finally used it. That could have been our run killer right there. On guard the swordfish. Oh. Another spirit fight. Oh, how bad is Funky Kong? No. Do I do it? God, I don't know. I'm actually having like an internal crisis moment right now because I don't know what to do. I'm going to be facing off against 3 fighters, and I don't think slow super armor is really going to help me out here. Let's do it. Let's do it. If Falco's going to die to anyone, I'm okay with it being Funky Kong. Because Funky Kong's pretty damn cool.
Ready? Go!
Oh, no, no, no. I needed that bullet bill so badly. Okay, this is not looking terrible so far. If I just manage... Okay, I need Bullet Bill. Bullet Bill is going to be my savior for this match. Oh, it's just free damage, and we freaking need that at this point. Oh, no! Come on! Okay. And I guess that's what's gonna happen, isn't it? Oh, boy. Well, there goes the run. Ugh. That's cruel, man. Funky Kong, you had to be the one to do it. Son of a bitch. All right. Wow, that's annoying. Well, there we go. Back to square one. Let's go back over here and... Oh, that is not what I want to do. Sure, let's credit card it up here. No, I'm sorry, Devuz. I did not realize that's what this would do, and don't really want to PayPal you right now, my friend. Alright, well, let's just start up a new thing in the meantime. Again, we'll go on hard difficulty because we're not a bunch of wusses. And I'm going to get something new set up here for us. Can I even skip this? Oh yeah, it's just the plus button. Ugh. Man, that one hurt. That one genuinely hurt. Alright, well, this is all going on here. I'm just going to set up a new tier list in the background. And, again, our only character that we have at the beginning is Kirby. So we're going to have to start all the way back from the beginning. Man, this actually kind of hurts. Like, God, man. Nikki killed us. Galleom killed us. Funky Kong killed us. Funky Kong, come on. Though if it was any character, I guess I'm surprised, or I guess I'm happy with it being the coolest one. I really didn't want to die to Nikki. That was so lame. Let's see. We'll get the tier list again sorted out. Alright, back to square one. We are sadly stuck with just Kirby unlocked right now. And this might look a little disproportionate because I'm still going to be using the same save file. I just don't want to lose the spirits that we've lost, or that we gained already. Come on. Do we really have to go through a tutorial for this again? I guess we do. Well, we're just going to go in with our most overpowered team, and we're just going to do our best. And hopefully beat through all of the World of Light. Well, I don't want to lose on the very first fight. Let's, Oh, great, and I forgot to set my controls again, so I don't have tilt stick. That was smart of me. God, this feels bad, man. But at least knowing what we know now, we will still be able to use the DLC fighters whenever they come up. I don't remember if I if I have to do a whole thing with this again, or if I can just use every character I've unlocked so far. Let's see. Oh, we are just stuck down to Kirby. Wow, they really reset the entire character select screen? I didn't know that. This is the first time I've actually like deleted a World of Light save file. So it does feel quite weird if I'm being honest. Alright, I think we're just going to have to do our best here. We're just going to try to not do anything cocky. I'm going to try to play as smart as I can. Because last thing I want is yet another death on my hands. The more characters we can save up now, the better off we'll be later. Come on, Yoshi. Wow, that is one dead Yoshi. I didn't realize Side B on its own would just murder it. Ugh. Man, that stings bad. Like, that's almost like 2.5 weeks of work. Ugh. What can you do about it, right? We're just gonna have to go in here, murder Jigglypuff, start another run. Things will hopefully be okay.
Ready? Go!
Although, if I'm being honest, I think if I lose the third run of World of Light, I might put the concept on the back burner for a little bit. You know, because there's absolutely nothing like streaming for a month and then getting nothing out of it, right? Will you please just come here so I can murder the hell out of you? Get lost, you stupid balloon. But luckily, the more duplicate spirits we have, the more cores we can use, which will eventually get us some power-ups. Oh my god, Mario's back from the dead. No way. When I inevitably beat this one, I definitely wouldn't say it's inevitable. I thought we were going to do pretty well on the last run. Alright, come on. Get over here, Mario. You may not be alive yet, but that doesn't give you any right to be a jerk to us. Okay, let's just do the fun Kirby thing. Oh, maybe I'm at too high percent to do that. No, if you were to ask me what video was my most viewed, I definitely wouldn't think it would be the Kirby one. I feel like Kirby's a very simple character that not a lot of people need a combo tutorial for. But for whatever reason, Kirby's Combo Quickie is my most viewed video. Oh, look at that little face there. Oh, hello, Dark Mario. I got some bad news for you, my friend. We got absolutely freaking hammered. And we are starting to run over again. But welcome back, Mario. You are now part of the team. And nobody has died yet. That's the important part. I mean, literally nobody can die up to this point, if we're this far into the run. Oh, man, this is harsh.
Ready? Go!
Well, with all that progress reset, hopefully now I can just use whatever I've learned from the first and, well, I guess first two runs now at this point. I can use that to my advantage and hopefully get a third run that was even better. You know, I'm pretty sure this Rob isn't only using neutral beat. That's not fair. That's what the spirit said. Yeah, Kirby Fair combo is pretty damn easy. There's some characters where their combos are just so iconic, like you don't really need a tutorial to really teach you that, but for the sake of going through a complete library. Alright, so now we're back to the crossroads again, eh? So between Villager, Marth, and Sheik. I will go with Villager again, simply because I think it let us unlock a little bit more of the map than the other previous attempts. So we will get Villager back. I have no fears whatsoever.
Ready? Go!
You're really going to try to pocket that, eh? You would try to pocket that. You know, I realize I don't think I've used like Kirby's neutral beat at all. Get into my mouth, my dude. Wow, what a parry. Come on, get lost, my dude. There, we got Villager. We doing good. Yet another character that we can add to our list of characters we've unlocked. And 0 characters dead. I think things are going pretty well so far. Kirby neutral B is good, but not as good as his other moves, for sure. I mean, I think it's kind of more fun that you actually get the gimmick of being able to use other characters' abilities. I think that's definitely why he is a little bit more beloved amongst casuals than anybody who actually tries to play the game seriously. Alright, well that's blocked off as usual. Now, out of curiosity, I'm pretty sure it resets our skill tree too. Yeah, that's what I thought. I use tilts typically more than neutrals, so we will power up some tilt attacks. What do we got here? This is just a pretty standard fight. No nutty gimmicks or anything like that. We'll make sure we get through it with no casualties.
Ready?
And now that I have a bunch of situational spirits that should help me get a little bit further in the run, I have a much better feeling about how this one will go. I mean, geez, like whenever we need it, we already have the Lapras spirit. We have a bunch of the different, like, you know, like the Bomberman one and the Rob64 spirit. We'll be solid for quite a good chunk of the run. Ooh, that's gotta hurt someone in the gonads. I'm gonna move the mic down just a little bit so I don't have to keep stretching the hell out of my spine. Because nothing says anything great like back pain at 23. We'll just stick to this team that we got going right now. We'll unlock a character down below here, which will be nice to just, you know, stockpile us up on a few characters before somebody inevitably dies.
Go!
But luckily we did learn a bit of pretty neat tech, honestly. Like, going through, I had no idea that Terry's Power Waves would be so damn effective against Galleom, that I feel like if I play that match just right, we'll probably have a better chance of defeating it than having to go down to, like, Banjo. Because, you know, as lucky as Banjo has been for me, I feel like there comes a point where your luck just runs dry. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. You really gonna try to lipstick me? And he's gonna succeed at it. Nice. That is another victory for Kirby. I don't even know, man. Like, I understand that it kind of sucks to have to reset all your progress, but I think the worst part is just going through all the fights that we already did. I wouldn't even mind, like, having to reset and do all this all over again if it meant that I didn't have to just redo the same fights. We are not facing up against Fiora, because that is probably going to result in our death. So, you ever suffer from crippling depression? Because that's how I feel at the end of this match. Yo, can I just forward air the hell out of him? Yes, I can. Pretty sweet. Ooh, I don't know if it's Junie or Uni, but it could be going better, could be going worse. We're on a new run right now. Unfortunately, I kind of messed the last one up. Funky Kong really did a number on me. So yeah, we are unfortunately back to the beginning of a brand new run, but no need to worry, because that just means we're going to be even better equipped for this one. I kind of figured there would be a few losses near the beginning of this whole thing. I'd like to see how far I can stretch the Lightlocke, but in all reality, I know that I'm probably not going to be able to complete it, even if I make it to the final boss. I am just not too skilled at this game, if I'm being honest with you. I just enjoy it and have a fun time playing it. Oh, we JV'd the Jigglypuff, which is pretty nice. I don't remember which fighter that was. I think it might be Link. I probably should know a little better, especially since this is like a fighter I've already unlocked. But you'd be surprised how much you kind of forget. What difficulty is this on? I went for hard difficulty, because we do not clown around here on this channel. Yo, you think you got a good hammer, Luigi? How long does this hammer last? I know he like has it for a longer amount of time than usual. But like, come on, that is so annoying. Are we really gonna lose to this Luigi? Like, that's gonna be a terrible start to this run. Oh, come on, really? That's really how we're starting this run? Bro. We're really gonna get cheesed by Luigi? How's the Nuzlocke going? Could be going better, if I'm being honest. Oh, this is so damn frustrating. Alright. Well, I guess we're gonna have to use up Villager. God, this Luigi is so goddamn annoying. So basically, what we're gonna do is just camp Luigi out until his hammer is done. Oh, and the earthquake certainly did not help. Oh god, that was probably not the right thing to do. So we're gonna get cheesed by another stupid Luigi move, are we? How on earth is this fight so damn annoying already? Like, we just started. Okay, I'm playing this as safe as I possibly can. Yeah, there we go. Get lost, Luigi. Ugh. We don't need you, man. Why a new game? That's kind of how the Nuzlocke works. Like, once I'm done with all the characters, once they've all essentially died, we kind of got to restart. That's just the way it works. If I had Isabelle, I could cheese it. Yeah, probably. You know, being able to grab him out of the hammer would be quite nice. God, it's just so annoying. Like, why did he have to die so early? Why did we already lose Kirby? Alright. Let's just get this link done. We'll have another character that we can projectile spam with, and all will be right in the world. Oh my god, no, 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 no! Oh, the buffered air dodge, son of a bitch! You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. You know what? I'm pretty salty about that one. I cannot believe, like, that wasn't even online. Oh, I shouldn't be playing this, excuse me. Oh. Wow, did my skills at this game really just go downhill? If I'm in trouble, let's try combo quickies. Maybe I do have to brush up on some of that stuff. Hey, I'm back. What happened? Total annihilation. That's what freaking happened. Apparently buffered air dodges are still a thing offline, and we are seriously just down to Mario. Oh my god, this is so annoying, man. Like, we need to unlock this link. We need to get Captain Falcon. We just need to get every character we possibly can right now, and we cannot stuff this up anymore. I'm not restarting another run. Okay. Oh man, that would have been so sweet. Nothing funnier than the forward air from the down throw. That'd be sweet. Come on, dude. Link, you better not be doing this to me, my dude. Oh, come on, man. I just want to do the funny forward air. Yo, if only Link wasn't projectile spamming. There we go. Alright, Link time, baby. We still have a little bit more from this run to go. Honestly, this would be freaking pathetic if this was the worst run yet. I think I'm used to so many of the luxuries that we got from the previous run. God. Alright, so it looks like we're going to stick to Mario for now, just because Link is quite useful with his projectiles. Using some of the spirits from before, yeah, I can just immediately go on this track here, get Captain Falcon. That should not be a big issue whatsoever. Okay, let's not equip ourselves with some items, because those are completely useless. What do we want here? I guess we'll go with probably Fist Attack. Mario's got quite a lot of Fist Attacks that I think would be quite useful with a boost. Alright, let's take the Octoling down. We are not going to lose at that same stupid annoying spirit that we did last time with the Poison Cloud. Oh, come on. I'm kind of fishing for the forward air, I will admit. Probably not doing what is actually optimal of me, but that is just the game that we play. It's also kind of a shame that the CPUs don't really get affected from the Ramblin' Mushroom the same way I do. For sure, that would definitely make this a lot easier. Oh, I forgot about the Gust Bellows. I wanted to kill him like that. Whatever. I guess we'll actually have a legit challenge for once. Mario, the X-Main, coming in clutch right now. Alright, this is the one that is very annoying. So, we're going to do whatever it takes to not die from the stupid Bayonetta. Yeah, Impact Run will probably do us well. I don't know why I keep changing the spirits. I basically use the same ones every time. Whatever we do, we're not losing to this Bayonetta again.
Ready? Go!
You know, come over here. Use your side beam. Oh my god. Are we seriously going to start again like this? Why does this frame data just absolutely murder me? Oh, this is not going well. I don't want to repeat of that first run. The witch time, you've got to be kidding me. I refuse to die to the witch time. I don't know, should I just get really spammy with the fireballs? Oh my god, Smash 4 Bayo, really? Oh my god, fuck me!
Continue.
This is not going well. Why do we keep switching to the wrong one? You act like I'm prepared to do this. Alright, so I guess we're playing lame winning games.
Choose your fighter.
Pirates have specialists so Smash go through Sonic's Final Smash? Is that legit? Jeez. Alright, well, time to go spammy Link. Obviously the strats that I've been going through have not been working. So I think it's better for us to just bulk up right now, go for the slow super armor, and just make our way through it, wherever that polar bear is. Where are you at, buddy? Am I seriously just like completely missing it? There we go. Oh my god, man. I don't want the run to end. I seriously don't. Yeah, we're just not letting her get anywhere near us this time. Sometimes you gotta play lame. And that's how you do it. Oh, that didn't feel great, but it got us through, which is what we need. We're just gonna make sure to turn that slow super armor off, because we do not need that right now. Okay, well, we're going to get a third impact run, dude. Something that we don't necessarily need right now. What do we possibly have for Link? I don't quite remember. I'm going to go by skill. What does Link do? Is there like a projectile up or something? Yeah, we'll do shooting up, because that's exactly what we're going to do. We're shooting up the opponent. Not the school, just the opponent. Man, why do I gotta be against a Ness? Like, of all characters, really? How on earth did... Okay, how did Ness escape that? He really should not have been able to. Okay, we're just gonna spam smash attacks, because that seems to be working. Oh my god, I was gonna say, like, if I seriously lose to that... Oh, get the hell out of here, Ness. My god. Man, I'm really off my game today, and I cannot figure out why. Which is not great. We really need to be, like, fully focused in here. Okay, so we'll gyro wing it up. Both of these, I think, are fine. God, man. I can't believe how terribly I'm doing in some of these matchups. Like, you know, had I have been smarter, I probably wouldn't have lost Mario. I still think the fact that I lost Kirby is a load of BS. And, you know, there's nothing like Smash Ultimate's buffer system to just get you to lose a character, right? Bye, Fox. Get lost. I mean, until we need you again later in the run, in which case, don't get lost. We're just going to have to run through this very safe. Mighty Gazelle, you are done for. Do we have something for Zap Floor? We don't. What do I do? Whatever. Additional mid-air jump. Gives us a little more power anyways. Might not be the most powerful secondary ability, but, you know, anything that lets us deal more damage is pretty good. There's one pretty nutty nair. Oh man, we're getting a really annoying spammy... what's his name? Mega Man. I think he's figured out our plan. They just platform can't, but it does not matter because we're just going to jank him out with the stupid hitbox. Alright. We cannot mess up on the Captain Falcon fight. We really need this dude on our team. Alright, 3,000 power. We can totally do it. You know, I don't even think I used a single extra mid-air jump in the last fight. I think I just forgot I had the spirit on, to be honest with you.
Ready? Go!
Alright, let's see if we can Gimp Falcon. Apparently we can't. Oh, man. Yo, we got him out of the air dodge? Pretty nice, man. Well, at least we got Captain Falcon with us this time. Okay, Captain, there you are. Oh, nope, you are not dead. You are, fortunately, very alive. Welcome aboard, Captain Falcon. Alright, let's see what we can upgrade using some skill spheres. I feel like those are quite useful in these runs, too. Alright, we can just get the hell out of here, and we'll be good. We don't need anything in there. The wheezing fight we've already done several times, so I don't really feel all too scared by it. Okay, shield durability is definitely quite useful. What do we want here? I guess neutral attack is probably a little bit better to have at the beginning. I feel like we're going to do a lot more neutral attacks than just have a bunch of opponents who shield all the time. So the Poisonous Cloud, luckily we do have a spirit to get rid of that. The Fog Immunity Spirit. And we're just going to beat the hell out of this Wario, because that's what we do best.
Ready? Go!
And like 100%, I really don't want to be lame, but I feel like if we ever get like the auto heal spirits, those are going to come in very clutch. Damn, Wario, they really did something to you after those nerfs, didn't they? Poor guy. He never even had it coming. Alright, so this gets to the point now where the right-hand side of the map is going to be completely shut off from us. But that's okay, because we know that that's coming. Oh, we're going to have to go in and unlock Pit. Whew. You know, even just thinking about it and saying it, like, that's just so harsh, man. It's so harsh to have to go all the way back to the very beginning. Alright, so we have another fighter up here. I think this is Lucario, if I remember correctly. Let's see. We are definitely going to want to get the weapons increasing one. Because projectiles are basically all Link has as a game plan. Enemy starts the battle with a ray gun. You know what? He may start the battle with it, but I certainly am the one that's keeping it. Oh, come on, Bowser. You still wanted to land into that. Is that all this dude knows how to do is just down air? Get lost. That was a pretty janky hitbox, but there we go. Oof. There we go. How am I doing? I could certainly be doing better. Unfortunately. You know, it's never fun to have to restart one of these runs, but so be it, right? That's just kind of how the story goes. Before we get into this battle, I'm just going to switch over to Falcon just because I feel like I need Link more right now in my backup strats. So we will get Mr. Captain Falcon unlocked, and we will go ahead, grab Lucario, and basically just build up a bunch of fighters like we did before. We're not going to need that. I guess Fist Attack might be pretty decent with the Captain. Alright, let's go and unlock Lucario, get another character under our belts, and things will just be a-okay. Come on, get over here. You know you want to get Falcon punched. Yo, people are waiting to see it, man. Oh, was that a kill? Come on, that really didn't kill? Alright, don't want to let Lucario live longer than he needs to, so we're just going to hit a sweet back air, get him the hell out of here. I couldn't imagine if my main got nerfed that hard. I don't really know. I still think Wario is a pretty viable character. It's just like his one super easy confirmed to death is gone. You know, he's certainly not like top tier compared to what he used to be before. Doesn't mean the character itself is completely worthless. Lucario is going to go into our alive slot. Welcome back to the team. Unfortunately, I kind of neglected you last time. Who do I main? I mean, in case nobody knows, I do main Banjo and Kazooie. That's kind of why they've become the pocket clutch, but, you know, I don't want to use my main right away, like if I don't really have to. So we'll just go up this way, we'll unlock Pikachu, and everything will be solid gold. Down air waft doesn't work. Yeah, I think it's landing up air waft is the new way to confirm.
Ready? Go!
But you know, it's fine. I feel like Wario is a little bit cheesy in that respect. Because, you know, with the waft, you can basically just get a free kill out of nowhere. There's no really counting Wario out until he's used it. I don't know, to everybody just saying the character is trash now, I mean, I don't know. I don't think he's necessarily Garbo, you know? He certainly has other things going for him. Oh, are you kidding me? The back shield prevented me from using the Falcon Punch. So lame, man. Oh my god. This is so damn miserable. Just take them out. There we go. Thank goodness. Icy's nerf would probably be in the bottom 5. I don't know if I'd really be willing to say that. I mean, desyncs are not completely necessary for the character. They do have other stuff going for them. I don't know. I'm certainly not like the authority of, you know, who's good and who's bad in Super Smash Bros. And I never really want to be taken that way. I'm just kind of throwing out my opinions here. I don't think I have all the answers for everything. What are we getting here? I don't even remember at this point. Oh, we get another Gyarados Spirit. Great. As if we need another one of those. Yo, why do I keep doing this to myself? We'll just double Fist Attack. Ganondorf uses quite a lot of Fist Attacks, and I feel like that could be quite useful.
Ready?
Oh my goodness, excuse me. Oh, this is the deal a million damage to the K-Rool fight. No, I don't really like the fact that he's like just sitting on the tree like that. Kind of makes him a little harder to kill. There, that's what we need. This is a pretty good way to rack up some damage. You know, last time we clutched it out like in the last probably 5 seconds. But it looks like this time we don't even need it. Oof. Falcon Punch to the dick? That's not how I would want to go, man. Yeah, I will say, I mean, like, you know, unless you're a very top tier Ice Climbers player and you know all the desyncs and you can do them perfectly fine, I feel like Ice Climbers as a character is just not very easy to you know, figure out and try to get a kill with. I mean, the majority of people basically just spam side B whenever they play them anyways. Alright, starts with a black hole and is easily distracted. Just like my heart. Come on, you want to get into it. Yo, is that another black hole? Oh, come on, we gotta get them... Yo, can we even escape this thing? I mean, I guess we can once it's gone. Oh, that's mine. I didn't even realize that. I thought as soon as it went off the stage, it was just done. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on, come on. No, no, no. Don't take him away. Don't take him away from me. I need this, man. I need the Captain Falcon. If I dedicate 24 hours, I can learn... Oh. I don't want to put myself through a whole, like, you have to regiment yourself and train for a character. That's the thing, like, I don't know. I'm totally fine with just playing a character for giggles, but, like, I don't know. I don't want to put in so much time to just be like, this character is 100% my main. I main Banjo because I love the character. You know, again, that's not to detract from anyone's fun, because some people like playing Smash that way, and that's totally fine. On this channel, we are accepting of all walks of life. Yo, Captain Falcon, do you really have to do Yoshi like that? You have to throw him back in the water? Oh, come on, that's so lame, Yoshi. Just let me get it this one time, dude. I may be playing a little bit stupid, and I know I said I'd try to be smarter in this run, but can you really blame me? Alright, now I'm a little salty. Now I'm feeling pretty enraged. Oh, God, this shouldn't be as difficult as it is. Like, why am I messing this up of all things? Alright, I guess it's time to go super serious tryhard mode. Nobody likes pulling out super serious tryhard mode, but I guess we're gonna have to do it. When I said I like Banjo, I mean, I guess it's kind of both. I kind of liked the utility of the grenade. Say what you will about it being spammable or not, yeah, you can certainly play it that way. But I mean, I love just having that, you know, pocketing the down B, the grenade, just for any of those occasions. You can use it as a recovery tool, you can use it to trap your opponents and bait them. I don't know, it's just a fun move altogether to use. And also, too, because I love the games. Like, you know, they're kind of like my childhood niche game, if you really could call it niche. I feel like enough people have probably heard about Banjo-Kazooie at this point to very much not make the game niche. I don't know, I was just... Alright, we're not dying to another giant Yoshi smash attack. That is not gonna happen. But yeah, they were like the one character where I said, like, if they ever make it into Smash, 100% I'm gonna main Banjo-Kazooie. And while people are not necessarily happy with the way they were implemented in the game, I mean, they're the character I always wanted to play as, you know? I feel like Ultimate's really treated me well between, like, K. Rool and Banjo. Like, I couldn't ask for anything more at this point. Alright, let's jump in the water. We'll unlock that Pikachu. Oh yeah, so we can use the Final Smash Jammer from the Jeff Spirit. The one that I always forget that we have. Alright. Let's just make this an easy fight. Come on, Mewtwo. Get out of here. Yo, we're so close. There we go. Well, thank goodness. I didn't want to get cheesed on that fight. Man, I'm still in disbelief of that first run. Like, I hate to keep dwelling on it, because you really should just move on. But that honestly just hurts on the inside. We'll go fist up and air up. Why not? Cover both bases. We're good both on the ground and aerial. I just like side B with Banjo. You know, the move itself I think is totally fine. It's balanced by the fact that you can only use 5 per stock. And like, it is kind of a harsh punishment, but also it does kind of negate you from being able to use it in that way. You can't just spam side B. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure Banjo would be hella broken. If I had to say like one thing that I really wish they would change about Banjo though, I think his forward air should spike. And I know that's just my own personal opinion, but it just feels so weird to have like a move that is so heavily based on Mario, only to not have it spike. Like Mario's forward air is like the one thing he's known for the best, you know? Go into the explosive. You can do it, Pikachu. Oh, sweet. That even worked better than I thought. Alright, we got the rodent on our team. We got Mr. Pikachu. We will pull you up from the barracks, and there you go. Got another one to add to our team. Even though I don't think we're doing quite as well as we did in the second run at this point, I'm still fine with the amount of characters that we have right now. Kind of wish I didn't lose some of them to some really stupid plays, but, you know, sometimes things just happen. They happen for a reason. Alright, so there's our first switch unlocked. We will still have to go through, you know, murder Bowser, do all that fun stuff. Mario Fair is mostly popular due to alpha. The meme certainly helps, but I think for the most part, a lot of players will very quickly just realize that, oh, I can do this with Mario. I think that's Jigglypuff. Just for the sake of it, let's just get her so we have some more characters to work with. We'll murder this team of pits, and we will do just fine. Oh yeah, but this fight is quite gimmicky sometimes. Like, I think just Skyworld as a map itself is quite gimmicky itself. I realize I just said itself twice, and I did not need to. I don't know, there's just so many times where I feel like you should be able to recover on this map, and then, you know, you end up hitting the solid ground. Like, watch this pit. This pit is likely just gonna die. There you go. The map is doing our work for us. Sweet. And that's how you get it done, kids. Alright. We will continue our way through. Like I said, I think Puff is the next character. You know, just to have a few extra bodies along the side, I could definitely use that right now. Dive Man. I don't remember what you do, but it does not matter. We are still going to take you out. Well, he starts with a Steel Diver. You know what? We can totally negate that. Oh, it's an HP battle. I didn't realize that at first. Huh. You know, it's kind of funny. I haven't really played a whole lot of Lucario in like the later Smash games, but I remember Lucario from Brawl very vividly. Oh my god, this spam is just ridiculous. Okay, thank god one of those Mega Men is dead. And there's the second one. Ugh. God, I hate Mega Man. Like, I've played the games before. They're totally fine games, but like his inclusion in Smash Bros. Just kind of makes me hate the character altogether. I just hate how projectile spammy he just has to be every time. Well, there are some skill spheres. We could definitely be using some of those. We have 52. Oh man, we got a huge amount of space that we can take up here. Okay, we'll increase the power of battering items because I feel like those are much more common. And then I guess just to spend our last ones, we'll increase our shield damage. And with that, we will be totally fine to continue on and face off against this Donkey Kong. Oh, so this is the slow super armor DK. I'm sure we can gimp him if we really try our best. Or we can just take a Beware right to the face. Oh man, do I really just camp the Beware out? It's not the funnest strategy in the world, but oh, I guess sometimes you just gotta do it. Bring it on, Donkey Kong. Bye-bye. Nothing you can do about that one. Ugh. Yeah, too many lemons for the Mega Man. You know why else Mega Man reminds me of lemons is because I get very sour every time I have to play one. Oh, we get Yoshi here. Okay, so this is not Jigglypuff. That's fine, because Yoshi actually did a really great job for us in the last run. You know, the more I'm able to use Yoshi, I think the better off we may be. Honestly, I just kind of love the fact that they make all the eyes red. Like, Yoshi just looks high here. He doesn't look like he's possessed. Yoshi just looks like he's got the munchies, you know? Well, Lucario, I guess we can always just cheese him out. There we go. Bye-bye, Yoshi. So long. But welcome aboard the team. We're certainly needing you right now, because we're kind of hurting for characters. God, and I think if I played a little bit smarter, I would have had 8 characters unlocked by now. Ugh. Boy, I tell ya. What do we got here? Both pretty easy fights. I think I'll go through and I will beat the Peach fight just so I'm able to get some more characters underneath here. Yoshi. We'll go back to light blue Yoshi. He's kind of iconic to me. He's probably my favorite variant of Yoshi, even though I'm more of a green guy personally. What do we want here? Yoshi doesn't have fists, so we're just going to double air attack. Because you know the saying about Yoshi, right? An up air a day keeps everyone away. Favors up special and falls slowly. Well, good thing Peach is going to spend a lot of time in the air because she's going to take quite a lot of aerial damage. How am I not hitting a single up air? Like, this is kind of stupid. Yo, what are you doing? Peach, you're not allowed to do that. Oh, that killed? I guess the up air attacks, or the attack bonuses certainly do their thing. I like playing Yoshi, but I don't think people like fighting Yoshi. Yeah, Yoshi is a little bit, like, spammy in the air. I guess he's kind of the Mega Man of the sky. Not a comparison I thought I'd be making. But yeah, Yoshi gets a bad rap, and I don't know, man. Like, there's certainly worse characters to be playing. You could be playing against, like, a Game & Watch or something like that. Man, Tiny Palutena is just so damn pathetic. All right. Up air. Nope. Okay. Soccer ball. Or excuse me, if you're a European out there, the football. Oh, there we go. Soccer up, baby. Well, I'm feeling okay. The run started kind of bad, but there's always a chance, you know, that we can pick it up somewhere along the middle here. I don't think we need to go through this part of the map just yet. I will continue on in the bottom part of the city just so I can unlock a few characters. Haircross. Oh yeah, so I think we have sticky floor immunity. Yeah, that's pretty good. Ooh, keep progressing through. We will destroy Bowser with our very spammable airs. Let's see. Who was your main before Banjo was released? I kind of bounced between a few characters. Like when the game first came out, I really wanted to main King K. Rool because I was so excited for him to be in the game. Turns out he was complete and utter trash. So I kind of stopped playing K. Rool like maybe a month into the game. And I just kind of floated around between like a few characters I already was interested before. Characters like Bowser, I like the improvements of at the beginning. I did play a little bit of Mario because I usually just play Mario around the beginning of every Smash game. I feel like he's a pretty baseline character, and yeah, sometimes he's got some pretty nutty combos. But I mean, just as a fundamentals character, like an all-around good character, Mario's usually a pretty good bet. So those who were, if I can even speak, those were the characters I were maining before Banjo came out. Other than that, I don't know. I kind of just played around with pretty much any character I could try. I mean, aside from the ones I knew I was terrible as. Like, you'll never catch me playing Olimar seriously. Oh, this section of the map is bigger than I thought. But that is okay, because I think we can actually loop back around here and unlock Sheik, which could be quite helpful. I remember these three are actually important during the playthrough. However, since we already got their spirit from one of the last runs, we're not going to have to do that one again, which is quite nice. How am I doing? I guess a little better now. I was feeling kind of bad about this run at first, but now that we got a few characters unlocked, I mean, you know, seems like things are going a little better. Oh man, everybody loves Simon and Richter Belmont, right? Aren't we all so glad that Simon got into Smash? Oh, this is very annoying. Not a hard fight by any means, but just like, come on, guys. Yeah, lost. What the hell was that animation? I mean, Mega Man at the beginning of Vault? Ew. I really hope you haven't stuck with Mega Man, because that's not fun at all, man. Who has fun playing Mega Man? I played very little of Mega Man even in Smash 4. I remember trying out the demo, and, you know, just the way that his jab worked and the way that the character felt and, like, being so projectile spammy, like, it just didn't sit right with me, so I just never picked him up when I ever played the game again. Alright, so we are able to rebuild that bridge, and we will get a fighter over here. Who it is, I don't even remember. But it's definitely a character that we had in one of our last runs, because there's no way I would have missed this earlier. Oh, this is the really annoying DDD match, isn't it? Alright, Yoshi up tilt, let's do it. Well, I don't want to get caught with one of those, you know, up in the air. That would not be good. You know, if I'm gonna be honest, like, Yoshi down air is freaking insane. And especially, I think with the double boost that I have here with my aerial attacks, it actually does so much shield damage. Like, I nearly shield broke the Bowser a couple fights ago just by, like, a single down air. Oh my god, like, see, I nearly took out his entire shield with that. No! Oh, I used the double jump. Damn it. Oh. Well, you know, just as soon as I said that I was feeling okay with the run, that's what happens. Do I deserve it? I don't think so. But it is what it is. So who's got the best chance of beating this here? Let's just go with Lucario. Go pink Lucario. Why the hell not? Karma in the highest degree that is possible. Okay, we'll get one fist attack, one air attack. Ugh. Man, I don't even know how to feel at this point. I feel like I'm just cursing myself. Man, I gotta keep remembering. I feel like, oh, I didn't even know I was buried there, to be honest with you. I feel like I keep thinking that Lucario's down air is better than it is, but it actually is completely unusable, like, half the time. It doesn't, like, spike the way that you'd really want it to. Man, I'm getting hit by way too many of these DDDs uppies. That's 2 down, and there's a shield broken one for number 3. So long. Bye-bye. Alright, so who do we lose Yoshi for? I gotta find out now. I hope it's a character I at least like. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess we gotta kill this kid first. Strong wind, resist twice. I think that eliminates it. Oh, Yush. Okay, I shouldn't be... Oh, no, wait a minute. I think I switched my character off. Yeah, I'm Lucario again. For whatever reason, I thought I was still playing as Yoshi. Okay. Honestly, it just comes down to spamming the smash buttons. Oh, man. I hate these, like, teams of the same character. They are all so damn annoying. Oh, no! Oh, god damn it, motherfucker. Oh my god, these air dodges. Are you kidding me? I don't know how I'm feeling about this run anymore. Yeah, this is not looking great, I will say. I was playing Pac-Man today and I hit the first hit of down air, but not the rest, so I semi-spiked again. And yeah, Pac-Man is not the ideal character for down airs. There's so many characters that just have such a like half-assed down air. It kind of makes me sad. Oh well, what are you gonna do about it? You know, if every character had a down air as good as Ganon's, the game would be quite different. Alright, well there goes my strategy of just trying to use the beam from the Master Sword. Come on, give me something here, guys. Oh my god, please tell me this gets me back. Oh, I don't have a jump! You fucking son of a bitch!
Continue.
Oh. You know what? That is okay. this run was not going well anyways. Who even needs a run anymore, am I right?
Choose your fighter. Pikachu.
Ah! Well, this is our last bastion here. Like, if we can't beat this pretty pathetic amiibo, excuse me. If we can't beat this very pathetic spirit, then I don't really have a good chance of winning this in the first place. Wow, what an extended hitbox. I swear, I don't think this fight was nearly as difficult last time. There we go. Thank goodness. I'm not losing to Kid. Like, come on. Alright, who do we lose our entire cast for? What a surprise, it's Jigglypuff. Oh my goodness. Well, that was not a good trade, in my opinion. But I guess it's just gonna have to be what it is, right?
Ready? Go!
Come on, shield again. I dare you. Bruh. Oh, I couldn't even do the nair loop. So sad. Alright, come on, Puff. There we go. I'm not losing to a Jigglypuff. Oh, man. Sorry for getting silent there, but, like, I really gotta concentrate. I don't want this run to end right now. Oh, thanks for the good luck, but, I think too little too late. I don't know how this run's gonna do. Considering the number of players I've already lost, man. Well, at least we get out of the forest. And I think we're still missing a few characters to be able to play as the DLC. Man, I tell you. I've seen some very pathetic runs before, but I think this has got to have been the worst one. Like, I can at least chalk down the very first... Okay, well, that's a dead Sheik. I'm okay with that. At the very least, you can kind of chalk the first run down to just like, you know, I've never done this before, and so I don't know what I'm doing. But, like, there is no excuse for any past that. Okay. Apparently she's dead. Okay. I will gladly take a dead opponent rather than one that I still have to face. Okay, we're going to switch things up. I think I'm going to run Puff just because I've already got all the aerial spirits, and I think that'll work out. Gotta go to... No problem, man. Thanks for even coming to the stream, as sad as this one's been so far. Hopefully we'll be able to catch up again. Actually, tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and stream again. This was just sort of my replacement for last Saturdays. Yeah, essentially, I kind of got screwed over by work. And they gave me a shift that I wasn't really supposed to get. So needless to say, I'm quitting the second job. You know, sometimes the second job is worth it. I thought it was in this case too, but I'm totally fine letting go of it. Because at the end of the day, it was just like 4 hours of work a week. If it gets me a full weekend, I think I'll just be a happier person overall. Oh, Gust Bellow. Okay, we can totally use that to keep Mario from progressing. See you, Mario. Bye-bye. I gotta love the Gust Bellows, man. I better not lose the run this time. I'll certainly try not to. I can't guarantee anything, but we'll do our best here. You know, worst case, if this run doesn't go too well, you will probably see something different for tomorrow's stream. Just for the sake of variety. Alright, Metal Sonic. Oh, this is a time battle. I don't think this was nearly as much of an issue for us last time, though. As far as I'm aware. Oh. I'll take it. Oh, boy. Well, at least we get to unlock Sheik. Sheik shouldn't be too much of an issue. Mincecraft Steven. Oh, very fair. We should be unlocking that man very soon. Hopefully. Once we hit the threshold of our number of fighters unlocked, we'll be able to play as the DLC. And I feel like, you know, just having instant access to another 10 characters will certainly help. Oh yes, there's nothing like playing against a Sheik to really make your controller go click-clack, right? Yo, what's with that weak down air? I thought that would have at least gone somewhere, man. Oh man, I so wanted to combo that into rest. Why did that not work? But I will certainly take that too. Alright, there goes Sheik. We got Sheik unlocked. I think a few more characters to go. Like, what would this be? I guess that's technically our 10th character unlocked. But I can't remember if it's unlock 10 characters or just, you know, have 10 characters on the roster to be able to use them. Alright, well there we go. We're breaking through one barrier. And for the sake of it, let's just get access into this, this village over here. Keeps repeating my message. I genuinely don't know what's up with that. Like,
Ready? Go!
Sometimes YouTube chat is just so weird, and I'm pretty sure the function on Streamlabs that displays the comments on the video just go off of YouTube chat. What on earth is this? I feel like I'm just getting detonated from every direction. Oh, no, 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 come on. Bro. That was one misinput rest. That's all it took to kill the Jigglypuff. Oh my god. Alright. Well, it looks like our pile of dead characters is piling up more than I wanted it to. I don't know why I switched to full face cam, but there you go. If you guys wanted to see the room, there was your quick moment to do so.
Choose your fighter.
Alright, well, I guess it's Sheik time. Let's hope we have a pretty sleek Sheik. Alright. So what do we want out of Sheik? Probably aerial attack bonuses. You know, let's just do the same thing. We've got the busted mouse and the weak Sheik.
Ready?
For sure.
Go!
I don't know, considering I'm not too great with either of these characters here, I honestly don't see myself doing too well here. Oh. I'll certainly take the win. I did not expect that whatsoever. Honestly, I kind of love it when the fights just end themselves, because, you know, it's less work on me to do, right? Alright, into the town we go. I'm pretty sure there's one fighter to unlock in here. That one over there. There's two actually. Okay. Well, one of them I know we have to access through Cap'n, which we don't have that area unlocked just yet. However, it won't be too long until we do. We'll try to unlock as many areas as we can as early as possible this time.
Ready? Go!
But until such a time, I kind of need characters. Because Sheik and the mouse are certainly not going to cut it for me. The mouse. How did I forget the name of Pikachu? Yo, honestly, how is Sheik such a terrible character in this game? Like, did they really have to do her that wrong? Oh, it's an HP match. I didn't even notice that. Bye-bye. Pikachu, aka it shall not be named. That's kind of how it feels in my head, man, because I think I'm starting to lose grip here. The mouse. Will the mouse help us through the rest of the match? That is a great question. Let's go around here. We got a couple, I think they're fairly weak spirits. We should just be able to get in, take them out, at least unlock another fighter. Maybe get access to the DLC, hopefully. But I don't quite remember what the condition for them is. Oh wow, I'm actually a little surprised I managed to get both of them there. And that was like not an optimal time to have an itchy nose, I will say that. Alright, well Incineroar is gone. That is always appreciated. Yo, can we launch star the hell out of these guys? Oh, not the bees. Come on. Anything but the bees, man. Oh, thank goodness. I was actually a little bit afraid of that match. I thought I was going to die by the end there, to be honest with you. Who do we have here? Digby. Alright. Hopefully this is not a very difficult matchup. I don't know, man. I feel like I always struggle against Isabelle for like the dumbest of reasons. I feel like they're very generous with that fishing rod. Alright, get out of here with that stupid fishing rod. Oh my goodness. Like, is now really the time for me to get like itches everywhere in my body? That is not ideal. Get some nice movie theater popcorn. Oh, I didn't have a jump. Are you kidding me?
Continue.
My God, why am I playing like such garbage today? You know, this is probably why I should be playing a little bit more Smash than not. Because we are now down to the electric rodent.
Choose your fighter.
That's not great for us. God, I don't want the run to end. Like,
Pikachu.
I do genuinely enjoy this challenge. But my God, it can be so frustrating sometimes. Like, anytime you get a character cheesed out of you is just ridiculous. We have to resort to the mouse. Yes, we do.
Go.
Oh, there we go. Well, it wasn't quite a Nair loop. It was just a Nair period. But that was still something cool with Pikachu. Oh, man. Thank God I can recover with Pikachu.
Continue.
Excuse me? Alrighty then. I guess the Nuzlocke was not a challenge that I could complete. Jeez. Alright, well that's a second, third, whatever Nuzlocke this is that I have not completed. My goodness. Like, how did that not work? You clearly saw me use the recovery. How on earth did that not do a full recovery? Oh my goodness. Well, there goes the run. 45 fights in. That was a good hour and a half of our lives we're not getting back. No! Alright. You know what? I know it's not quite 11 o'clock yet, but considering that run just kind of died right then and there, it's a little disheartening. I think I'm going to end stream a little bit early, and I'll probably try to come up with something to do for the next stream. We'll see what's going on here. Well, thanks everybody for coming out. I'll have something planned for tomorrow for sure. You'll probably see the thumbnail whenever I decide to upload the stream tomorrow. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for me today. So I appreciate you for coming out. I'm sorry that we couldn't get the run done. It was so disheartening and I really wanted to keep it going. But sometimes it's just kind of the way the cookie crumbles. What are we seeing here? I appreciate it. Yeah, it was pretty fun hanging out, guys. I hope y'all are doing okay. Enjoy your weekends. And if you're coming back to the stream tomorrow, I will see you then. Till next time, guys.